Hey, what in the world? What in the world? What in the world? What in the world is happening with Vashon Real Estate? What in the world's happening with Vashon Real Estate? Check it out. All right. You're looking at supply and demand, my favorite graph. Green is the supply, number of new homes that came on the market every given month, at any given month for the last 2 years. And blue is the demand, number of homes that were sold during those months. There you go. That's what we do here. All right. So let's look at the supply and demand. This is nuts. Why is this nuts? Well, first of all, it's nuts because it's absolutely distinct from the four surrounding counties: King, Pierce, Kitsap, and Snohomish. None of those charts look like this. If you watch those videos, you'll see this is not the case anywhere else. All right. Which just makes Vashon weird, which for those of us that live here, not a surprise. Point of pride. Vashon's weird. All right. What's weird about it? Well, the number of listings compared to the number of buyers. There are more listings than buyers by a good margin. Okay. There were 17 new listings in April, and only 7 came off the market. We don't see that kind of a delta, a 50% delta anywhere else. If 2 of the 4 other counties have listings under demand outstripping supply, or the other 2 counties, it's almost the same, almost matching it. We don't have any place where there are twice as many properties available first came to market to be sold as were sold. Doesn't happen anywhere. And now overall, the volume is down. The number of listings compared to last year. Is this April? No, this is April. Oh, look at that. So even there's more listings than last April. Also not normal, not compared to the rest of the market. So this is a less competitive market than it was last year. Now, it's very hard on Vashon to infer anything, because if you go out in time, the last 5 years, you can see, the pandemic years, we didn't even get up to the max of 25 per month. In the pre-pandemic years, we had over 30 listings in a month, 35, almost 40 listings in a month. So if that happened here, right now, look at the demand is just dried up here relative to how it's been. Right now, if you break it down again, let's go back. So you can see the historic there is way less inventory available than on historic terms. Now, if we're just going to compare it to the pandemic, we can see is this April? Yeah, 9 homes sold, 10 homes. So it's even less demand than previous 2 years, okay, which was the lowest demand. So this is a very, it's mostly probably because the median price got so high on Vashon with the interest rates, it sucked up a lot of available buyers. But we shall see. I mean, if inventory keeps up on this pace, this could be a normal year with under normal buyers. That's going to bring the price down and make it much easier. So if you're selling on Vashon, you got to be sort of careful about how you price it, because it is last month for sure, and we'll see what happens this month, but last month for sure, it wasn't a done deal that you'd get multiple offers. I know many houses that sat on the market for a couple of weeks, and this is why, because so many came on, right? And if you're not careful about how you price it, you're going to wind up sitting. Now, is it going to wind up more like the previous 2 years, where we're not going to hit a peak of inventory and they will eventually get sucked up because Vashon's still a very unique and desirable location? Or are we going to run into the case where there really are 25, 30 new listings, and inside this demand, that's going to absolutely require that prices come down? So really interesting to watch. Every home is different. Waterfronts get priced differently than South End properties. Maury is different than the North End Vashon. Every area needs a special look. Everything is unique. So let me know if you have any questions about the Vashon market, buyers or sellers. That's what I'm here for. Feel free to message me. Make sure you like this, share it, comment, do all that good social media stuff. And I will talk to you next month. Party on. Aaron Hendon with Christine and Company over at eXp Realty. Bye.